Hey guys, I've come up with a new project, and what I've come up with is I'm actually going to redo my friction motorized bike that I built ages ago. I have a video of the build. I don't have a video of it running actually, but anyway, I'm going to rebuild the design, and this is what I've come up with. So pretty much before it was just from here it was just a straight up piece of angle line, a straight up piece of angle line here, straight up there, came across, and then the engine was just mounted. And that design isn't very good because the motor cannot be adjusted for one, and it actually creates a lot of stress on the actual shaft of the engine itself because there's no this stress is only on one side. So pretty much I've come up with this design. I was just thinking in the morning, what can I do for a new project, because I get pretty bored if I don't have something to do. And so I've come up with this. So pretty much this is the bike frame. And these blue things are bearing blocks. So I've drawn this in Photoshop. And so then this black part coming through here is a shaft. And then on that shaft is welded just a bit of tubing. So it goes across, goes up, goes across, goes down, and then there's another thing on the same side. It's pretty much just a box. And the box is going to be width of the engine, pretty much. On this other side, I got a plate with like a bearing mounted inside it, and that bearing, the shaft is going to go through that. So the stress of the shaft is, spread evenly. So there's not going to be any stress points on the actual shaft on the engine itself. So these things are obviously the engine mounts. So the engine will be mounted on this thing, and obviously because it's got bearings there, it can swivel up and down. And these are trampoline springs, these green things. I have some in the shed, so it's actually turns out to be really good. And the trampoline springs are really, really springy. This red thing is actually a cable, and what this is going to do, I'm just going to drill a hole through here, mount the cable in there, and then just like squish it, I don't know, between a bolt and a washer or something. Bolt and nut washer. And then that's just going to be squished through the frame. And then when I pull that cable, it's going to pull this whole thing up. And then when I let go, it's obviously going to drop down because of the springs. So yeah, this whole thing will be able to swivel. So pretty much, yeah, the engine will just be mounted on there, and the shaft will go through and just sit in that bearing at the end. And yeah, the bearings I have to buy. The metal I already got. The bike I've obviously already got. The springs I've got. The cable I can just grab. That's pretty easy. The plate there I have to get made up, and the bearings, and that's pretty much it. So it should be a pretty cheap project. I got exams in 2 weeks, so I probably won't start this project for a while, but that's pretty much my design so far. So you guys that are just watching this, you can, constructive criticism and stuff like that. So just tell me what you think of it, and yeah. So that's my design so far. I will probably work on it for quite a few times, make a few adjustments, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, see you later.